Hey everyone! Today's video is going to be a fitness video where I will show you guys what exercises I like to do on a regular basis to stay healthy. This video is going to consist of me speaking both English and Chinese, so make sure your captions button is on. 今日呢個 video 呢，我就會用中文同埋英文講嘢嘅， so 記得開你個字幕嗰個掣喎。So on a regular basis, I do a bunch of different sports. Throughout the week, I go swimming, I run, I do karate, and play badminton multiple times a week, as well as a bunch of other minor sports. And I used to do ballet as well. 我今日咧而家就喺我嘅空手道館嘅樓下 basement。咁呢個 basement 下邊咧就有好多唔同嘅 equipment。有啲 equipment 咧就係幫你 build up 啲 muscle 啦，有啲咧就係幫你做 cardio 嘅。平時做運動咧都唔會化太濃嘅妝嘅。我今日咧就係我平時做運動化得最多嘅妝㗎啦。咁我今日淨係帶咗少少 tinted lip balm， 同埋 curl 咗啲 lashes， 同埋搽咗少少 mascara， 跟住再油咗條眉。希望呢個可以幫到你哋get 啲 motivation 去自己 get 翻 fit 同埋做啲運動。So before I start any exercise, I always stretch. So this arm stretching that I'm doing right now is what I usually do before I play badminton, or even if I'm running, I usually stretch my arms as well. Alright, so this machine right here is to help you train yourself to do the splits. It looks like a torture device, which that's what most people call it, but it's actually really cool. So you're just supposed to like wind it up and then it will help you do the splits, I guess. So I usually wind it up as far as I can go, and then I would stretch to the left, and then after a little while I would move on to the right side. Alright, so when I go running, I usually like to run on a treadmill. I don't really know why. I find that it's more comfortable than running outdoors. But anyway, so when I run on a treadmill, I don't usually use any of the settings they give you, such as the fat burn one. So I like to just click the quick start button, and then from there just adjust the settings to how I like it. Whenever I run on a treadmill, I usually don't run with any incline because I like to run long distances and try to lean up my muscles. But if you want to work on your calf muscles, feel free to make the incline a little steeper. Here it kind of shows you how far you're running and miles and stuff like that. And usually when I start at 3.5, and then as I keep going I move up to 6 to 6.5. Alright, so here you see me starting to run, and I'm kind of like at a speed walking pace, and then you'll see me getting progressively faster. I'm like running at lightning speed in this clip. Whew! So I ran for a little over 1 hour. That's usually the amount of time I have before my karate class. And so since I ran at a pretty slow speed today, I only ran 3.79 miles. I think that's about 6 kilometers. Regardless of what type of exercise I do, I always stretch before and after. This stretch is great for those people who want to lean out their calf muscles, aka me. I actually really like this particular stretch because it really relaxes my calf muscles, and it's really important to relax your muscles after doing exercises because it prevents you from getting really painful muscle cramps. Actually, the one time I got a muscle cramp in the middle of a badminton tournament, and when I got that muscle cramp, I was just on the floor for 5 minutes in fetal position, and it was painful, and my leg hurt for the next week. So make sure you stretch. I 而家唞氣咧，仲有少少，咁我就飲咗成2、3支水。咁我而家咧就換好晒衫，着緊我嘅空手道嘅衣。咁 咁 as you can tell， 我而家咧係戴緊我嘅 advanced 啡色帶，因為我嘅黑帶咧就攞咗翻去香港去embroider 我嘅名同埋我嘅空手道 style 上去。仲有幾分鐘我就要上樓上堂啦。咁我而家咧就俾你睇呢個好 awesome 嘅 punching equipment。呢個咧就係 basically 係一嚿木嚟嘅啫。咁呢度咧就有少少一個 leather 嘅protector。咁呢個咧就係俾你愛嚟練拳嗰陣時。即係可以練打大力啲，咁通常咧你想打咧就係打呢個中間位嘅，跟住咧越打得大咧呢個就越向後。咁呢個咧就係一個好好嘅 practice。如果你哋冇呢嚿嘢嘅話咧，可以試下打啲pose 啊。但係如果你平時冇打開拳嘅話咧，我就 suggest 你去打啲遠啲嘅。Now you can follow me to my karate class. So usually before we start anything, we always do warm-ups. These warm-ups usually consist of these weird-looking weightlifting exercises, and we also do push-ups, mason twist, sit-ups, and leg raises, and we jog around the room a couple times and stuff like that. So after warm-ups, we usually do open-hand katas. A kata is basically a choreography except for karate. The kata I'm doing right here is the blue belt kata called Shujaku. This kata right here is called Sanseiru, and it is a brown belt kata. After open hand katas, we usually practice self-defense techniques or bow katas or sai katas or we spar, and I'll explain what bow and sai katas are later. Self-defense techniques are great because it's basically an application of karate to your everyday life. If someone were to come and impose harm to you, you would know what to do. For example, here someone's grabbing your shirt, you just need to learn how to twist their arms or find their pressure points to inflict pain on them for trying to harm you. Here you see me dealing with someone basically double my size, and these self-defense techniques are great regardless of how short or tall you are, so they are super helpful.
I'm too low here, just pull your arms up, they come up real easy, right? So you gotta lock it in behind the elbows when you come around. So when I do this, see, this is for in close. That's why we're doing the knee.
So this is how a bow kata looks like. A bow is basically a long wooden stick that acts as a weapon. The kata I'm doing here is called saifa, and it is a green belt bow kata. The great thing about using a bow is that you don't necessarily just need a wooden stick to use it as a weapon. You can use a broom or something like that. So if you ever get into a dangerous situation, just grab a broom and you can just smack people. This next bow kata is the bow kata for brown belts.
Hey.
我啱啱就上完空手道堂，就做咗啲 self-defense techniques， 同埋打咗幾個bow kata， 同埋bow咧就係嗰支棍 跟住同埋打咗啲 regular kata 嗰啲就係空手 no weapon 空手道 katas。我哋仲有另外一個 weapon 咧係叫 sai 嘅 ，sai 咧就係好似支叉咁樣嘅。我哋今日上堂就冇用啦，但係我哋平時係一個禮拜練一次嘅。跟住我哋逢禮拜三咧就會 sparring 就係即係帶 safety equipment 自由搏擊啊。sparring 係自由搏擊，即係我哋人人咧就會帶咗啲 safety equipment， 即係啲 foam head pieces and stuff， 跟住就會打即係每人 change partners 幾次，跟住就每次就打大約2分鐘到，跟住 whoever 多啲 points 打得多啲嘅話咧就會贏，係啦。
Wow, great explanation.
It's very straightforward. And 仲有咩咧？also 其實我考黑帶嗰陣時咧，我都影咗幾個 sparring clips 嘅。如果我揾到我就而家俾你哋睇。These clips are all from my black belt grading, and as you can tell, I look really tired and out of energy. It's because this grading was really long. I think it was 4 or maybe 6 hours. It was really, really long. Anyway, this is how sparring looks like. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is a sai kata. A sai is basically a prong-shaped metal weapon. The kata we're doing right now is a beginner kata. This kata right here is the blue belt sai kata called Shishoshin sai. This kata right here is the sai kata for brown belts. So aside from all those katas, we also do something called two-man sparring. So this is basically where you do a kata except in vertical form with someone else in front of you. And then on top of the two-man sparring, there's also the five-man sparring where one person is in the middle like so, and then there's 4 people around that person and you do your kata. So here are more open hand katas from my black belt grading. Here I am doing a kata called Tench, and this is the yellow belt Meibukan kata.
Oh my god!
What a happy girl!
停一停影啫，影張相先啦。你影相啊女，因為唔好咁樣歪歪斜斜啊！佢要見人影相。
如果你係住喺南區同埋想學空手道嘅話咧 ，you should go to 鴨脷洲西村循道衛理嘅空手道堂揾葉師傅同葉師母，佢哋兩個就係我以前講咩啊？佢哋兩個以前教我同我家姐同埋我哥哥點打空手道嘅。我以前細個學嘅空手道 style 咧就係 Gojuru， 中文名係咩啊？江右流 Gojuru 江右流。跟住我而家咧都係 under 呢個 branch of martial arts style， 但係就係 Gojuru Meibukan， 係咯 ，so 都係同一類空手道 style。我而家學緊個 style of karate 咧，個 belt level 咧就係白色、即係每個顏色之間咧係仲有一個 advanced level 嘅，即係好似呢個帶一樣咧。呢個係啡色帶 advanced brown belt， 但係中間咧有條黑色線嘅 ，that signals that you are an advanced brown belt。咁有白色、黃色、橙色、紅色、綠色、紫色、藍色、啡色，跟住就黑帶。So 我而家咧就係、我家姐同埋我哥咧全部都係黑帶嚟㗎啦。So don't get us angry. You guys should definitely do karate. 其實 karate 咧好好玩嘅，唔係淨係真係 打打灑灑。And 我隻手而家係瘀晒，呢兩笪咧係星期一，即係2日前嘅，跟住後邊呢啲全部損晒，呢啲地方咧就係啱啱上完堂俾人刮到咁嘅。Today during karate class 我哋就做啲 foot sweep， 即係你掃人哋隻腳啦，用你隻腳。跟住咧，我個 partner 咧係一個黑帶，係嗰啲 second degree 黑帶嚟嘅，所以佢哋個咧啲腳咧好似啲 steel 咁樣嘅。係啊，你睇下，所以你黑色嗰隻手 ，it's good for you。and 同埋即係我做咗 karate， 即係我冇做 karate 一排咧，隻手真係好冇力㗎，但係我一學翻 karate 之後咧，真係可以幫你訓練到你自己係好大力、好 sturdy。咁人哋打你嘅話咧，你都可以一拳打翻埋佢嗰度 for self-defense purposes. Yeah. Anyway, bye-bye. Even though this is my first video doing this whole bilingual Chinese-English thing, I hope you guys enjoy anyway, and remember to thumbs up. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!